Good morning, students. So this is the second video of the motion in a straight line chapter. In the previous video, what is the difference between distance and displacement, and what is the changes, what is the variables of the distance and displacement. Now this video is the second video of the motion in a straight line. The first one is a speed. So what is meaning of the speed? The distance traveled by a body in unit time is called speed. So that is, here I am taking speed is equal to v is equal to d by t. So where d is equal to distance, or I am taking speed, for example, s. Okay, so d by t means the distance traveled by a body per unit time is called speed. For example, here let us take, I am assuming that this is a one car. At initial time t is equal to 0, their distance x is equal to, I am assuming that x is equal to 0. Okay, suppose the car is moving in the positive x direction. This is a positive x direction, x axis. Okay, so here after 5 minutes, their car is moving 50 kilometers. 50 kilometers. Okay, so what is the speed of this car? So that is, speed means how much distance traveled by this one. That is here 50 kilometers. In per unit time, how many minutes? 15 minutes. So 5 ones are 5 tens are, that is a 10 kilometer per minute. Or if you're taking 1 minute is a conversion into seconds, that is also very good. 10 into 1 kilometer 1000 meters by 1 meter 60 seconds. This is a meter per second. You calculate something. Okay, so 1000 by 6 meter per second. So what is meaning of the speed? How much distance traveled by a body, particular unit time is called speed. There, this example, in this example, what is the speed? 100,000 by 6 meter per second. Let us take 6 ones 6 like this. You calculate, so it will get the one answer. So that is meter per second. And second point, what is the units of the speed? So the distance is measured meters, and t, time means second. This is a units. So this is a SI units. And CGS units centimeter per second. Centimeter per second. I am taking the third point. What is the dimensional formula? The dimensional formula, meters means length, here L1, seconds means T1, that is L1 T minus 1, and it is a vector or a scalar. So the distance is a scalar or vector. The distance is depends on the direction. No. So the speed also is a scalar quantity. There is no vector quantity. Okay, the scalar quantity. There is no vector quantity, scalar quantity. So here sometimes is measurement kilometer per second also. And how to calculate the kilometer per hour? Sorry, not second, kilometer per hour. So 1 kilometer per hour, how many meter per seconds? How many meter per second? How to calculate this type of problem? For example, so 1 kilometer per 1 hour means 1 kilometer how many meters? 1000 meters by 1 hour how many minutes? 60 minutes. 1 minute 60 seconds. So that is 1010 cancel, second 0 cancel. So 10 by 36 meter per second, and 2 5s and 18s. So 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meter per second. Sometimes is given, and 1 meter per second is equal to 18 by 5. here this is 18 is going to here, 5 is coming to here, kilometer per hours. Okay, for example, I will take some example. Okay, so here the first example, suppose their person is moving 36 meter per second. The person is moving 36 meter per second. So how much speed in kilometer per hour? So that is 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 into 36. Okay, so 18 ones are 18 twos are 5 twos are 10 kilometer per hour. So in the 1 hour, how much they're moving the distance? 10 kilometers. So sometimes their questions will be given like this. And second one, suppose the vehicle, their the bus is moving 50 kilometer per hour. So convert, what is the meter per second? Okay, the bus is moving on a highway 50 kilometer per hour. So it is converts meter per second. So that is 50 into kilometer per hour is converted to meter per second. So that is 18 by 5. 18 by 5. Like this. I will conversion. 5 ones are 5 tens are, that is 180 meter per second. 180 meter per second. Sometimes the questions is given kilometer per hour or meter per second. If the kilometer per hour always converted to meter per second, please remember, if the kilometer per hour is given, compulsory you converted meter per second. So this is called some small explanation about of the speed. Next, uniform motion. What is meaning of the uniform motion? If an object, if any object, if an object moving along a straight line, if any object is moving along a straight line covers equal displacement or distance, equal displacement or distance covered in equal interval of times, equal interval of times. So this is called uniform motion. This is called uniform motion. For example, this is a O is the origin. So this is a starting point. So the bus is moving in the positive x direction. Positive x direction. Suppose in 1 minute, the bus is moving just 50 meters. Next same 1 minute, the bus is moving 50 meters. Next 1 minute, their bus is moving 50 meters. So what is your observation in this one? So the time taken, that is the equal interval of a time, the bus is covered equal distances, 50 meters, 50 meter, 50 meter. So this bus is moving which type of motion? Uniform motion. Uniform motion. And the second one, non-uniform motion. So what is meaning of the non-uniform motion? So in this non-uniform motion, their equal time, their displacement will be changed. Displacement will be changed, or time changes, their displacement will be equal. For example, here this is the original position, their bus is moving in the 1 minute, in the first 1 minute 50 meter is moving, and same next 1 minute it is moving 40 meters, and next 1 minute it is moving 60 meters, and next 1 minute it is moving 20 meters. What is your observation in this one? So their time will be equal, the equal interval of a time. Their bus is not cover the equal distances. This is called non-uniform motions. Or sometimes second one, it is moving 50 meters. It is moving 50 meters in the 1 minute. The next same 50-meter distance is moving in just 3 minutes. And next 50 meters is moving 2 minutes. So what is your observation? Their displacement or distance is the same, their time will be changes. So this type of motion is called non-uniform motion. So in the uniform motion, it is equal interval of a time, it is covered equal displacement. So here I am taking a graph. So this is a graph, and in the x-axis I am taking time, in the y-axis I am taking distance or displacement with respect to meters. So initial position like this. This is a 1 minute 50 minutes. Next 1 minute 50 minutes. Next 1 minute. Next 1 minute like this. So this is a graph. So it is passing through the center of the origin. So this is a distance and time, or displacement and time. So I am taking the distance and time graph. So uniform motion is a, so passing through the center. Okay, so what is the slope in this one? The slope m is equal to tan theta. What is the slope? So this is graph is making some angle with respect to x-axis or time theta. What is the slope formula? M is equal to tan theta. Next, what is the uniform speed? So the particle moving in a straight line, equal distance in equal time, in equal interval of time, however small the intervals may be. So these particles is moving with uniform speed. So in the first case, 1 minute 50 meters is moving, 1 minute 50 meters is moving, 1 minute 50 meters is moving. So in the equal interval of a time, their bus is moving equal distance, their speed of the bus. What is the speed? Here the speed is equal to distance by time, that is 50 meter by 1 minute. 1 minute I am taking the 60 seconds, 0 cancel, the 5 by 6 meter per second. 5 by 6 meter per second. So this is speed is called uniform speed. What is the uniform speed? Their particles, if a particle moving along a straight line, say x-axis, equal distance in equal interval of a time, so this is speed is called uniform speed. And second one, non-uniform speed. So the non-uniform speed means, in this case, in the non-uniform speed, if the particle along a straight line, this is a particle along a straight line travels unequal distance and unequal times. So let us take equal times also. So the particle is moving in a straight line, unequal distance in equal time, or equal distance in unequal time. And like this, a second example here, 1 minute 50 minutes, 1 minute 50 meters, 1 minute 40 meters. Here the time will be equal, the distance will be different. In the second case, the distance will be equal. So the speed of this bus is called non-uniform speed. For example, in the non-uniform speed is very good example in the daily life. Motion motion of a freely falling body. Motion of a freely falling body. So this is one object is there. It's a freely falling. Reach the ground. It's a freely falling body. It is a non-uniform speed. It is a maintained non-uniform speed. And suppose the motion of a body thrown vertically upward. Thrown vertically upward. Vertically upward. It is also non-uniform speed. And third one, average speed, average. Okay, so the average speed, third one. The first one, uniform speed, non-uniform speed. Third one, average speed. What is meaning of the average speed? This is average speed is equal to the total distance traveled, the total distance traveled, the total distance traveled by total time. Okay, so that is here I am taking x2 minus x1 by t2 minus t1. Okay, so that is, let us take here the x1 and x2 is equal to position of the object with respect to positions. So in this one, for example, so what is the average speed? This one, total distance traveled 50 meters, 50 meters, 50 meters. What is the total time? 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. So in this case I am taking, so in the first one the distance is moving. In the t1 time there is s1 distance moving. T2 time there is s2 distance is moving. T3 time there is 3 distance is moving. Their average speed generally formula s1 plus s2 plus s3 and so on by t1 plus t2 plus t3 and so on, like this. So that is s1 here in this take in the example 50 meters plus 50 meters plus 50 meters. And 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. So 150 meters by 3 minutes, that is 150 by 3 into 60 seconds. So this is called average speed of the bus. Okay, the total distance traveled. Okay, the ratio of the total distance traveled to total time of a motion. Here there x1 plus x2 plus s2 plus s3 and t1 plus t2 plus t3. So this is called the average speed. Next, fourth one, instantaneous speed. So the speed of a particle at particular instant, at particular instant means particular time, at exactly time, is called instantaneous speed. Here in the previous example, so this is the one bus. The bus is moving in the 1 minute. In the 1 minute, here is moving 50 meters. So in the 1 minute means 60 seconds. So this is the first second, this is second second, this is the third second, fourth second, up to 60 second. The bus is moving 50 meters. So what is my question? Exactly fourth second, where is the bus? Exactly fourth second, where is the bus? And exactly 30 second, where is the bus? So at particular instant of a time, the speed you can calculate, that is called instantaneous speed. So their speed is equal to, instantaneous speed is equal to delta x by delta t. Delta x by delta t. Suppose I am taking the delta t is very small, approximately 0, because therefore 2 3 3 2 5, like this 1 second is very small, approximately I am take the 0. So therefore the speed delta x by delta t means dx by dt. If you take, what is the formula of the speed? Instantaneous speed means at particular second, at particular time instant, what is the speed of the particle? What is the speed of the particle? So that is called as the instantaneous speed. Instantaneous speed. So for some applications, here this is the first application. So the body is traveling. So this is the original position. the body is traveling between two position A to B. For example, the body is traveling between A to B. So this is the traveling between A to B. And here the half of the distance. This is half, exactly half of the distance. So the total distance I am taking S distance. Then half of the distance S by 2. This is half of the distance S by 2. So the half of the distance speed V1, the next half of the distance speed V2. What is the average speed? What is the average speed? So that is a formula 2 V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. All of you understanding? So let us take A is a one position, B is another position. This is the initial and final position. The half of the distance, how much velocity the bus is moving? V1 speed. And remaining half of the distance, their bus is moving V2. But what is the average speed is moving A to B? 2 V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. All of you understanding? This is the first one. And here I am taking the second one. So what is the second? Same. This is a position and this is a B position. Okay, so A to B position, this is the initial and final position with the speed V1. Okay, with the speed V1, A to B, and come back the same path to V2. So this is a A to B, this is moving V1, and it is a comeback B to A, their velocity V2, and the same path. What is the average speed of total motion? What is the average speed of total motion? That is 2 V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. So it is also same. So this is the second point. And third one, I am taking the third point. If the body is travel from A to B, the body is travel A to B to position speed V1 at a time T1. This is a T1 time. And will remaining V2 speed at a time T2. Means 5 minutes it is moving some speed V1 and remaining another time not exactly equal. So 10 minutes it is moving 30 meter per second. So what is the average speed in this case? Their average speed is equal to V1 T1 plus V2 T2 by T1 plus T2. What is the average time? So it is in the previous one the distance is given, in this second one time is given T1 and T2. Suppose the both are different. Next fourth one, and the body traveling between two position A to B. So with the time interval T1 V1 velocity, T2 V2 velocity, and so on, the average speed how to calculate? V1 T1 plus V2 T2 plus V3 T3 and so on by T1 T1 plus T2 plus T3 like this. The second topic is the velocity. So the speed is completed. Now I am discuss of the velocity. The velocity means the displacement. Velocity means, please remember, displacement, not a distance. The displacement of a body in unit time, is called velocity. So their velocity is a vector quantity. Which quantity? Vector quantity. It is a depends on a direction because the displacement is a vector. And what is the units? That is the same units, meter per second in the SI units, meter per second, and centimeter per second, this is CGS units. And what is the dimensional formula? That is L1 T power 1, that is here the dimensional formula L1 T power minus 1. So the velocity and speed both are same units, both are same dimension formula, but it is a vector quantity, that is a scalar quantity. The velocity is a depends on the displacement of a body. And same thing, their uniform velocity. Same, uniform velocity. So what is meaning of the uniform velocity? The same thing as equal displacement. Equal displacement in equal time. The particles is traveled positive x direction. Okay, the equal distance in equal interval of a time, so that is called as uniform velocity. Uniform velocity. Suppose here I am taking one formula, so x is equal to vt plus b, for example. X is equal to vt plus b, so where x is equal to position of the coordinates of the particle, t is equal, this is x is equal to position, and t is equal to time, and v and b I am taking the some constant, v and b is equal to some taking the constant. So in this equation of position, the linear function of a time, this is a linear function of a time, hence the position time graph. So this is a position and time graph, so this is a position and time graph in one axis. So this is x-axis time, in the y-axis position. So it is having some constant value, that b is equal to constant. This is a graph. So this is the initial displacement or initial position. Okay, so if t is equal to 0, if t is equal to 0, x is equal to b, so the particles is having some displacement, not in a original position. So is the two cases. First, t is equal to 0, their displacement d is equal to 0. Let us take like this. Okay, t0, displacement position of the particle 0. Suppose t is equal to 0, the displacement not equal to 0. In this case, this is one like this. Okay, because the displacement not equal to 0 means already it is having some reference point to some displacement is there, for example 2 meters. So actually this is a reference point, the car is there in this position. Now I am taking the start the position at this position. In this case the graph will be shows x is equal to vt plus b. So what is the uniform velocity? Equal displacement in the equal time. So that is velocity is called uniform velocity. Next, non-uniform velocity. The same thing, the same as non-uniform speed. The non-uniform velocity means equal displacement. Equal displacement, unequal times. Unequal times, or unequal displacement equal time. So this is called non-uniform velocity. And here some note, one note point is there. So the displacement variation may be due to change in magnitude. Change in magnitude or change in direction. Change in direction or both. Okay, the displacement. So the displacement variation may be, suppose their magnitude will be, means their value will be changed, their displacement will be changes. Suppose the direction will be changed, the displacement will be changes, or both magnitude and direction will be changes, the displacement also changes. So this is called non-uniform velocity. Equal displacement is covered the unequal time. And third one, average velocity. Third one, average velocity. So the average velocity means here their average velocity, same thing as the average speed. Average velocity is equal to total displacement. Total displacement by total time. Total displacement by total time. So this is called average velocity. Here some x2 minus x1 by delta t, and x1 and x2 is equal to, one is initial and another is final position. And here in the previous ones explain instantaneous speed. So the fourth one the same as instantaneous velocity. So the instantaneous velocity means here at particular instant of a time, what is the displacement of the particle? What is the displacement of the particle? So this is velocity, instantaneous velocity. V is equal to ds by dt. ds by dt. V is equal to ds by dt. The rate of change of position with the time. The rate of change of position with respect to the time. This is called instantaneous velocity. Here some. What is the difference between their average velocity and average speed and average velocity? Okay, so their average speed, the speed means it is depends on a distance. The distance never be zero, but their displacement may be zero. So therefore their average velocity sometimes may be zero value, but their average speed is not equal to zero, because the displacement, suppose let us take here, the particle is moving O to P and come back P to O. What is the average velocity? Zero, because their displacement is equal to zero. But what is the average speed? Not equal to zero. So this is one of the first point. Okay, or suppose there A position, so the particle is moving like this circle, we reach the same position. In this one their average velocity will be zero, because it is reaching the same position. And sometimes this average velocity is equal to average speed also. When is possible this average velocity is equal to average speed? Their average velocity, average speed means their displacement is equal to distance cases. The both are equal, displacement and distance, their average velocity and average speed both are equal. And next, generally this average velocity is less than to average speed also, because displacement is less than to a distance. This is also one of the one. And fifth one, in uniform motion, in uniform motion instantaneous velocity of the body is equal to average velocity. Instantaneous velocity, where uniform motion, in the uniform motion the instantaneous velocity of a body is equal to average velocity. Sometimes their velocity will be variation continuously. In this case, what is the formula we'll be taking? V is equal to ds by dt. So that is integral s1 to s2 ds integral t1 to t2 v into dt, by using some non-uniform cases or some displacement will be changes, their velocity will be changes. So at that time if you take some integration method, so this is complete about their speed and types of speed and velocity and types of velocity. Thank you one and all.